Hi everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me today. I'm back with the Rach and Bella Christmas collaboration, a crafter's Christmas hop. And wow, what an amazing collaboration it's been so far. This is Rach and Bella's 5th year and I've taken part in all of them so far. So I'm so honoured to be taking part again this year. If you've not seen the kits yet, we are on day 15. The kits are available over on Rach and Bella's website. There is plenty of freebies and giveaways. So if you're not purchasing the kits for whatever reason, there is freebies so that you can to enable you to take part. So please do come across and join everybody. Please give loads and loads of support to all of the creators that are taking part, because it does help us. It does take time and effort to do these collaborations, and all we ask for really is your support. So thank you to everyone that is supporting the collaboration so far. We have an absolutely fabulous lineup of creators this year, as always. We've had some fabulous makes so far, and I do have to mention a couple of them because they are absolutely outstanding. Carol Tinson from Carol Tinson Creating Journals. Her hidden spot page spread was absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen it, go across and watch it because it's absolutely fabulous. Corey Damon, I do love Corey. She is fabulous. She's so inspiring. And her make on the 7th was absolutely perfect. It was an absolutely amazing little booklet thing that she did, and it was fabulous. Well, it was pockets. She did a great job. So there's lots and lots of, I haven't caught up completely. I'm paired with Cheryl from Lilac and Time Crafts, and she's been amazing. And I do hope that you go across and support her. So once you've watched my video, everything will be linked down below. So please, if you need any information, just go across to there. If you need any further information about the collab because you're new to the collab or you haven't seen it before, then just pop across and watch Rachel's introductory collaboration video. It's fantastic and it will give you all the information that you need. So we're just going to crack on. Now, I sent Cheryl a video of a previous make that I made. Our prompt is holiday journal cards. And, you know, a journal card is a journal card and they're so easy to make. What I've picked to do actually is still very easy to make. It's very simple, very easy, and yeah, we're just going to get on and show you what I'm doing. So these were the ones that I made in my video, and they're just hidden journal cards, which are, I just love these. I think they're so fantastic. I mean, if you didn't know, you just wouldn't think to look, really, would you? So I sent her the video of me making these, and she's going to do an inspiration on those. So I'm just going to notch it up a little bit just to make it into a Christmas one. And I've got a few ideas, so we're just going to crack on and get those done. So I'll just put those out of the way. So I quite liked the tag idea. I thought of a gift tag for your presents. Maybe you know, you don't want the writing on the back of the card and you want it inside, or you want to make a nice special gift and you know, write something a little bit special just for that person. I just think it's a fabulous idea, and yeah, I love this idea. Now, I've made this one quite long purely because of the image that I've used. You can make them small, you can make them long, you can make them wide, you can do any shape that you want in these tags or cards, however you want to make them. So I've been busy with cutting a few things out. Unfortunately, I left them at the size, and I don't usually. I normally do 2 to a page, but I didn't. I left them at the size, and they are a little bit big for what I want, but I think I can manage. So I didn't decorate this one because of the image that's on it. I just put a little word up there. But I absolutely love the way that they've come out, and I think there's so many different ways of doing the eyelet, and yeah, I just think they're great. So we're going to get on and make one. It's really quick, really easy. You just need to pick your sheet of paper. Now I'm going to go for something completely plain, purely because I want to really decorate this one up. So what we're going to do is we're going to, now I want to do this. Let me just move those papers, they're in my way. So just get your piece of paper. Now you can use scraps. I want to make this a little bit wider than I made the other one. It's about 3.5. So I'm just going to fold it about 3.5 and trim that down to the size I want. Now, as I said, you can make these any size. I will just tell you what sizes I'm using for those of you that want. That's 3.5. I'm going to put that down there, and I'm going to make it a tag still, but I'm going to make it a squattier tag. So I'm going to go with 5. Should I go with 5? So you could make 2 out of that. Yeah, I'll go with 5. See what that gives me. So we could make 2 out of that. I don't need that again. I just need to get my little card to do my tag shape. Now pick the way that it's meant to be. So I'm just gonna cut these down and do the other side. That wasn't the one I used because I dropped the card. Okay, number 3. So just line that up and cut that off. That's that one. I think we'll do this one as well. Yeah, I'll do this one as well. Number 2. And do that. Okay, just get rid of those. So all we need to do next is get my glue, and we're just going to glue it all. So you're not leaving any part open. We're just going to glue it all up. You just want a thin bead right on the very edge, just to glue all those sides up together. So you're sandwiching those 2 parts together, and don't forget the bottom, because I keep forgetting the bottom. It's because I'm thinking I've got to leave an opening, but of course I don't need an opening. I'll just glue this one up as well. And the bottom's already done on this one because of the way that I did it. Okay. And we're just going to do that. Okay. And I'm just going to let those dry. Then the next thing we need to do is make our top bit, our lip. So we need to determine where we want to cut those. Now you don't need to have a really big lip, you just need to be able to fit some paper in there. So do I do an inch? That's fine. Yeah. So you could do an inch. That's probably all you need. So I'm just going to put that one on. Leave those together. And then we're going to do the same with this one. So this one is 3.5 wide. And so I could do it at 2. So pop that away. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find some pages to go on the top of these. Just need to make sure that marries up with that. And I've got them the right way round, which I have. So if I leave them like that, I will see. I just need to find some papers. I'll just cut that up. So I'm just going to use some cardstock. Now that one was not the right way, yeah. So that is, I'm going to cut it at 3, and I'll probably be able to do both out of the 3. But we'll measure it. Let's just check that that'll go in there, and it will, and that one will go in there. I think it will. So we're just going to check it, just make sure. See, that one won't fit in there. So you want to be able to get it in and out fairly easily. So I'm just going to pop that into there, and I'm just going to cut it off. There. And then I just need to make this slightly shorter, slimmer I should say, and pop that into that one. Now to get a full one, maybe I should have done that. That's just a little too. I'm just going to cut another bit off of that. That's a bit better. Push it all the way down to the bottom. I'm just going to cut that off there as well. So I've got 2 little bits sticking out, and then they're going to go onto here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that that will fit on and sit nicely on the top there, which it will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it and pull it out. Yeah, see, I don't like this, that it's not centralised. So I think the other way to do this, or a different way to do it, just going to go across the top and the back, and I'm just going to slide that on. Make sure that it's leveled up before you press it in. There we go. Push that down. Do the same with this. Make sure that it goes in on the top there. Level it all up. One out. And then do the front and do the back. And that's really all there is to it. Make sure it goes in all the way. Make sure that one goes in all the way, and you've got them round so that they marry up, that your pattern marries up. Obviously the back will be different to the front. The other way to do this actually is to leave a little bit on and wrap it around and glue it so that you've got the full length. That would be a better way to do these ones actually. So we'll do that next time. And then all it really needs is for you to embellish. So I think we'll have some words first. Now, some of these tickets here are from my stash. They're not part of the kit. I wanted some of that. They're not actually part of the kit. And the Christmas tree won't go on there, so you'll have to do it the other way around. So it's just a real case of just actually just upside down. Is it? I don't know which is the right way and which is the wrong way. I quite like the little message there. These actual tickets were actually from my stash, so I just picked out a few red pieces that would perhaps help with a cluster parcel type. And I've just noticed I haven't I don't like that up there. I think it needs to come down. And then we just need some wrapped with love. That's quite nice, isn't it? And what we've got on there, a parcel. We could just have white Christmas on there. And to be honest, I think that would be fine. Yeah, quite like those. So that one's for that one, that one's for that one. I've got some thread. I've got a little bit of Sarah silk to actually go in the top. Now you could just fold that over and pop that there. They'd be nice on a tree, wouldn't they? As like little tree messages. That's cute, actually. I like the idea. I just need to just remember that in the middle. I just want the threads separately. Yeah, it's too long actually. Okay, so we've got some threads. We've got our blue bits on. These ones haven't been inked, so I'm just looking around the widths that I'm using. Which other bits need doing? This one. So those ones are done, and then you've got this one. This one. Okay, let's get those eyelets done first. Now there's different ways to do your eyelets. You can either do eyelets, I've got a ribbon slotter, or you literally could just fold it over and staple the ribbon on. I'm actually going to use eyelets for mine, so I'll need 2 of those out. Let's go with the gold for now. Just find out where the middle is. 1, 2, 3.5. So it's 1 3/4. 1 3/4. So the middle, if I can find a pencil, that is. The middle is about here. And then this one was 3 1/4. That's 1 1/2. And then it's about here. It's in the middle of the two. Okay. So I'm using my big hole. I'm just going to create 2 holes in there. There's one. There's 2. Okay, so they're in. Let's get the ribbon in. I love this sari silk. The colour's lovely on this one. There's that one. And my thicker one. Where's the other one there? Okay. That hole still doesn't look in the middle, and I measured it. I sometimes think that you are better off just eyeballing it. See, that one doesn't look in the middle, and neither does that one. Oh well. Oh well. Where's my glue gone? Here. Okay, so let's just, I'm just going to put a few threads down just to give it a little bit of interest and bring that red colour in. Okay, I'm just going to leave I'm just going to put it in the middle for now because I want to put things behind it. Putting the wrong present on there. It's got to go on this one. I can glue it down a little bit better. Yeah. I'll glue it down a little bit better once I've got the cluster together. Console type and destination. Yeah. That one's going to go on the top. Just need that one to dry a second. And then we'll do the same with this one. Just pop some threads. If it'll stop sticking to my finger. There we go. And then I'm just going to pop that in the middle for now. so that I can get these behind it. Parcel, or the letter, I should say. An issue with my laptop not charging. I don't like that there. Oh, I don't like that cluster. Oh well. Okay. And I mean, there's loads of options for you to be able to embellish and do different things. I'm sure you'll have plenty of ideas. I know that these have been around a long time. This isn't my own design at all. They're everywhere. They've been out for such a long time, and it took me years actually to try one. And then I found that it was so easy to do. So there we have them. So I hope that you've enjoyed that. I hope it'll give you some inspiration of how to, upstage your gift tags this year, and that you can take something away from that. So it just leaves me to say a huge thank you to Rach and Bella for creating the collaboration and all the hard work that goes into it. I do really appreciate taking part. And it would be fabulous if you could go across and watch all of the other creators in this collaboration. So thanks again. Please go across to my partner in crime, which is Cheryl from Lime Tree Crafts. I'm sure that she will have done a fabulous job of her interpretation of this hidden journaling card. So all it leaves me to say really is I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas and a fabulous new year, and I wish you all the best. So take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.